Okay. In chapter 2 respiration, we have 5 units. Okay. Yesterday we have learned about the gases exchange in alveolus, the diffusion process that occur in alveolus, and then the characteristic of the alveolus. Okay, adaptation of the alveolar structure must be one cell thick, moist, big surface area, contain millions of alveoli, and also have network of capillaries around the alveolus. Okay, now we go to 2.3, health of human respiratory system. Kesihatan sistem respirasi manusia, sistem pernafasan manusia. So here in this unit, you need to identify some of the harmful substance to the human respiratory system. Okay, we have the examples here. The harmful substance come from cigarette smoke, cigarette tar, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, haze, dust, and pollen. We have 5 harmful substance to your respiratory system, to our respiratory system. Okay, cigarette tar will blacken your lung. Carbon monoxide that contain acidic substance. Sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide. This number 3 and number 4, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide come from factory combustion of coal and combustion of fuel, petroleum, petrol, diesel. So number 4 come from vehicles, mostly come from vehicles. And number 5, haze. Haze from open burning, dust and pollen. Okay, number 5. Right. We go to cigarette tar. Cigarette tar. You see the figure 2.11 here. There are a lot of harmful substance inside the cigarette smoke. Inside the cigarette smoke, and the cigarette itself made of cadmium, which is used in alkaline battery. We use cadmium in alkaline battery, but the smoker smoke this cigarette, inhale the alkaline battery. Okay, made of stearic acid that we use it to make candle. Toluene, which is industrial solvent. Nicotine, we use it for insecticide. Ammonia to make floor cleaner. Acetone to make paint. Methanol, cyanide poison. Arsenic also rat poison. So all inside the cigarette. Methane, sewage fumes, okay, and then carbon monoxide from vehicle exhaust, and also lighter, butane, butane. So there's a lot of harmful substance that contain in a cigarette. Okay, cigarette tar is one of toxic substance found in cigarette smoke. Okay, when you inhale air, this cigarette tar will stick to your lung cell and block your air passage. Block your air passage. Okay, such as your epiglottis, your larynx, bronchus, bronchiole, and alveolus. So it will block your air passage. This cigarette tar. Okay, what is tar? Tar actually come from the acronym of total aerosol residue. Total aerosol residue. Okay, not the tar that we make a road. Right. Cigarette tar also increase the production of mucus and phlegm in the lungs. it increase the production of mucus. The mucus become a lot. So that's why the smokers often have cough or flu. Selalu batuk dan demam, selsema. Often cough and often got flu because dia punya trachea, nasal cavity have a lot of mucus and phlegm. Ada kahak dan mucus. Okay, based on the data of lung cancer patient, most of them are smokers. Most of patients that got lung cancer, most of them are smokers. Okay. Second substance, carbon monoxide. Okay, this carbon monoxide usually found in cigarette smoke and also exhaust of vehicles. Okay, it is colorless and odorless, no color and no smell. Okay, odorless. Alright. When this carbon monoxide being inhaled into your lungs, it will combine with hemoglobin in the red blood cell, in the blood capillary. Then it will form carboxyhemoglobin. It will form carboxyhemoglobin, which is a stable compound. Means that once you inhale carbon monoxide, enter your lungs, this hemoglobin will combine with carbon monoxide, become carboxyhemoglobin cannot be separate again. Okay, last time we have learned that oxygen will combine with hemoglobin in your red blood cell to become oxyhemoglobin, right? Okay, this oxyhemoglobin it is a reversible process. Reversible means once it's combined, it will return again to hemoglobin. This oxyhemoglobin will decompose the oxygen to be diffused into body cell. But now, if carbon monoxide combined with hemoglobin, it cannot reverse. It cannot be reversed. Cannot. Oxygen and hemoglobin can be reversible. Boleh balik. Boleh tukar semula. Okay, for this one cannot. Cannot be reversible. So, when it becomes carboxyhemoglobin, it will cause a shortage of oxyhemoglobin. So, this carbon monoxide will become dia punya majority lah in your red blood cell, and you will lack of oxygen to be transport to the whole body. Understand? Okay. So your body cell will unable to produce the right amount of energy. Cannot carry out energy, cannot produce energy to do the activity because lack of oxygen. Why lack of oxygen? Because your hemoglobin already combined with carbon monoxide. Supposed to be hemoglobin combined with oxygen to become oxyhemoglobin to be transport to your body cell, to whole part of your body. But when there are a lot of carbon monoxide, this carbon monoxide will conquer the hemoglobin and become carboxyhemoglobin that will not be converted anymore. So we lack of oxygen. Okay, that's the disadvantage ataupun keburukan carbon monoxide. Right, the third one, sulfur dioxide come from the combustion of coal from power stations. Okay, from power station. Okay, power station is built to generate electricity. To generate electricity for the whole country. So it uses a lot of coal. So the combustion of coal produce smoke, produce smoke that contain sulfur dioxide. Right, sulfur dioxide is a colorless gas with a pungent smell. Bau busuk lah, bau busuk. So this one, it will irritate your air passage that make you cough, batuk, difficulty in breathing, bronchitis, and lung cancer. So will make you cough, difficulty in breathing, susah nak bernafas, bronchitis, you punya bronchus tu damage, got inflammation in bronchus, and also lead to lung cancer. Okay, sulfur dioxide. So that's why the chimney of the factory or power station must be built higher. Okay, and then we need to fix a precipitator filter. Okay, nitrogen dioxide. Okay, nitrogen dioxide, the number 3. 1, 2, 3, number 4. Okay, number 4. The fourth harmful substance, nitrogen dioxide, produced by the combustion of fuels. Okay, combustion of fuels such as petrol, diesel in motor vehicles, produced from the exhaust of vehicles. Okay. Nitrogen dioxide is a brown colored gas. This one got color, brown colored gas. The rest, carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide, colorless. So this one, nitrogen dioxide, is brown colored gas with a pungent smell also, same with sulfur dioxide. So this gas irritate your air passage, irritate your trachea, gatal-gatal, and cause cough, difficulty in breathing, and asthma. Okay, the last one is haze, dust, and pollen. Okay, haze, dust, and pollen are solid particle, solid molecule that float on our atmosphere, which are fine, light, and suspended in the air. So this comes from the exhaust also, open burning, forest fires. So this one will produce haze and dust. Okay, pollen. Pollen is released or come from plant, from flowers. Pollen come from flowers. The female gamete released from anthers of a flower. So the air carry this pollen, carried by the wind over long distance in all direction. So this pollen, if too much pollen, let's say at the park, so this one will cause asthma, difficulty in breathing. Okay, irritate the respiratory system and cause asthma. Okay. Any question? 5 harmful substances to your respiratory system. Cigarette tar, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, haze, dust, pollen. Boleh ingat tak tu? Cigarette tar blacken your lung, cause lung cancer. Carbon monoxide come from exhaust, come from the smoke. Nitrogen dioxide come from exhaust also. Okay. Sulfur dioxide, combustion of coal power station. Okay, and then haze, dust, and pollen from open burning. Okay, next. Okay, all these harmful substance will lead to some disease, will lead to respiratory disease. So now you will learn the respiratory disease caused by the harmful substance and what are their symptoms. Okay, we have four respiratory disease here. Okay, number 1 is asthma. Okay, asthma is caused by dust, pollen, haze, or smoke from cigarette and also exhaust of motor vehicles, open burning and forest fires. So any substance or air that you inhale that contain dust, harmful substance will cause asthma. Okay. Symptoms of asthma include shortness of breath, wheezing sound when you breathe, and also coughing, batuk. Batuk, wheezing. Wheezing, when you breathe it, produce sound, wheezing sound, and shortness of breath. Sukar nak bernafas, difficulty in breathing. Okay, number 2, bronchitis, inflammation of your bronchus. Bronchitis, bronchus. So inflammation of your bronchus caused by tar, cigarette tar, and irritant in cigarette smoke. So the effect of smoke, cigarette smoke. Okay, this one also will cause shortness of breath, persistent coughing, batuk yang tak henti-henti. Okay, and also insomnia, cannot sleep, hard to sleep, difficult to sleep, insomnia. Susah nak tidur, penyakit susah nak tidur. Okay. Number 3, emphysema. Emphysema will cause will damage your alveolus. Alveolus. Just now bronchitis, bronchus, damage bronchus. Emphysema, it will cause your bronchus, damage your bronchus. Okay, also caused by cigarette smoke. Cigarette smoke also. Okay, the symptoms include shortness of breath. So number 1, number 2, number 3 will cause shortness of breath. Shortness of breath, tak boleh bernafas. Pain, you feel pain when breathing and feeling tired even you doing a light task. Buat kerja sikit je pun dah rasa penat. Okay, that is emphysema. Emphysema disease. Shortness of breath, pain when breathing, feeling tired. Okay. Emphysema patient cannot be cured, but the symptom of the disease can be controlled. Just can be controlled, but cannot tak boleh sihat sepenuhnya lah. Cuma boleh kontrol sahaja. Okay. Sebab dia dah apa? Dia dah menjangkiti kita punya alveolus, tempat yang paling penting. Our alveolus dah damage. So how we can breathe properly if our lungs, our alveolus damage? The important part of our lung is alveolus for the exchange of gases. Okay, number 4, lung cancer. Lung cancer is caused by cancer, causing chemical substance known as carcinogen. Okay, this carcinogen also we can found in cigarette smoke. Carcinogen that cause lung cancer. Carcinogen cause lung cancer. Okay, what is cancer actually? Cancer occur when your cell growth rapidly. Your body cell grow rapidly. Tumbuh dengan cepat. Tumbuh dengan cepat, uncontrolled. Okay, that is cancer. And then it will grow in a certain place ataupun di tempat yang tak sepatutnya lah. So, this cancer is caused by carcinogen in the cigarette smoke. Alright. The symptoms include persistent coughing, blood in the phlegm. Bila batuk, phlegm is produced, kahak akan keluar bersama dengan darah. Bila batuk, keluar darah. Kahak yang ada darah. Phlegm that contain blood. And feeling pain when breathing. Bila bernafas rasa sakit, batuk dan kahak yang ada darah, berdarah. So as we can see here, the difference between lung of a healthy person and lung of a cancer patient. Okay, this one, the lungs become black, blackened lung because of the cigarette. Tak banyak sangat merokok daripada 17 years old until 60 years old. Let's see the lungs. What happened to the lungs? Lung of a cancer patient. Okay. Boleh? For disease, asthma, bronchitis. Asma dia lebih kepada very sensitive to dust. Kalau menyapu pun dah rasa tak boleh tahan. Vigorous activity pun tak boleh, asma. Okay, bronchitis, inflammation in bronchus, emphysema, damage in alveolus, feeling pain, tired, lung cancer, got blood inflamed, coughing also, and feeling pain when breathing. Okay. Okay, the effects of smoking on the lungs. Smoking is not only harmful, okay, but also to the respiratory system of other people. Not only to the smokers, but also to other people in the vicinity of the smokers. Di sekitar orang yang merokok. Bukan sahaja orang merokok, tetapi the person who inhale the cigarette smoke also got the punya effect. So the one who inhale the cigarette smoke from the smokers, we call it passive smoker. Passive smoker. We not smoke. We doesn't smoke, but we inhale the smoke from the cigarette smoke. We call it passive smoker. And the one who smoke, we call it active smoker. Active and passive. Passive will inhale the smoke. So also get their effect, the harmful effect also. So that's why we ban the smoking activity in public area, in hospital, in school, dekat hospital, dekat sekolah, dekat klinik, even at the restaurant, tempat makan, so tempat public, merokok tidak dibenarkan. Public place. So it will be fined ringgit Malaysia 10,000 or face imprisonment of 2 years. Ini contoh signboard at the hospital. Okay. Now experiment. This one, this experiment cannot do individually. Demonstration also. Demonstration pun kita jarang lah tunjuk benda ni. Saya cuma explain dekat gambar. Explain dekat gambar. Like this. So this experiment actually to study the effect of smoking on the lungs. The effect of smoking on the lungs. We know that the effects take a longer time to see dia punya result. Right. So we just use this apparatus, YouTube. YouTube apparatus with the glass tube immersed in a litmus solution. And then this conical flask connected to filter pump to pump the cigarette that we put here. The lighted cigarette we put here. Okay. Then in other reference book, there are there is a thermometer. We fix a thermometer here. Fix a thermometer. Dekat dalam ni tak ada. Okay. Ada soalan yang ada letak ni. Okay, saya letak kat sini satu thermometer. Okay, to measure the temperature when smoking. Okay, we have hypothesis. Cigarette smoke contain cigarette tar and acidic gases that damage the lung. This is hypothesis. Our hypothesis. Kita punya jangkaan. Betul tak? Cigarette smoke. Is it cigarette smoke contain cigarette tar and acidic gases? So, we put it as the hypothesis and then we investigate this hypothesis either it is correct or not. That's why we carry out experiment because we have a hypothesis to be investigate or study. Okay, so our variables, we have 3 variables. Ini benda ni sampai you SPM variables ni. Okay, manipulated variables, presence of cigarette smoke, responding variable, color of cotton wool, what happened to the cotton wool after finish smoking, and what happened to litmus solution in the conical flask here. Is it change color or not? And one more, I add the thermometer. What happened to the temperature of the thermometer after smoking? So that is responding variable. The one that we want to measure, we want to observe. So that is responding variable. Okay, constant variable, rate of suction of air using the filter pump. Rate of suction, kekuatan sedutan. Kadar sedutan. So kita fix. Okay. Now, number 1, procedure set up the apparatus. Number 2, observe and record the color of cotton wool and litmus solution. Okay, switch on the filter pump for 10 minutes. Yes, and then switch off and observe. Okay, observe what happened to cotton wool, to litmus solution, and also the temperature. Okay, saya tambah satu. So this one should be 3 column lah sebab sudah tambah satu. Okay, tambah satu untuk temperature. Okay, now what do you think will happen to the color of cotton wool? Okay, beginning of experiment, the color of cotton wool is white. White. Abaikan yang ini. Okay, and what happened at the end of experiment? What happened? This cotton wool represent your lungs, our lungs, our alveolus. So what happened after the experiment, after finish smoking? What the color of the cotton wool? White will turn to white. Ada jawapan? Black. Okay. Black take a longer time. Take 100 box of cigarette. So before it turn to black, maybe we just use 1 box of cigarette. Itu pun dah penuh, satu lab tu dah busuk dah. So agak-agak color apa dulu? This cotton will become what color? You can put other than black, you can put brown, yellowish, brown, yellow or brown. Okay, brown or brown or yellow. Okay, For black, it take long, a longer time. Take time. Okay, now second, this is for cotton wool, and then for the litmus solution. At the beginning of experiment, the color of litmus solution is purple. Okay, purple. Okay, then after the experiment, at the end of experiment, litmus solution will turn to red. Will turn to red. Why it turn to red? Any opinion? Why this litmus solution turn to red? What inside the cigarette smoke that will turn the litmus solution turn to red? You know what is litmus solution? Or what you have used before is litmus paper. Maybe you're familiar with litmus paper. Okay, we use litmus paper for what? Litmus paper.
For now is acid or alkali?
Yes, good. Litmus paper is to detect the presence of acid or alkaline. Acid or alkaline. Okay, so if the purple solution turn to red, it means that the cigarette smoke contain acid or alkaline. Huh. Acid or alkaline? Cepat. Tadi apa tadi? Harmful substance inside cigarette smoke. We have carbon monoxide. We have sulfur dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide. So that three
Acid.
substance, acid or alkaline?
I think is acid.
Yes, acid. Acid. So means that the cigarette smoke contain acid, carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide. Okay, contain acidic substance. Okay, for temperature number 3, if you put thermometer here, so what happened? Okay, let's say before the experiment, at the beginning of experiment, the temperature equal to lab temperature, which is maybe 28 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. And then after you smoking or during the smoking, the temperature will increase or decrease?
Increase.
Yes, the temperature will increase. Or you can write down here more than 30 degree Celsius will increase. So means that smoking will produce heat. Smoking will produce heat. Okay. Now, okay, ini kita tambah termometer. Okay, what if the experiment replace the litmus solution with indicator solution? Okay. What if the experiment replace litmus solution to indicator solution? So, green color, original color of indicator solution is green, means it's neutral. So, after the experiment, it will turn to yellow. It will turn to yellow, means there are acidic substance. Okay, green to yellow. For alkali, green to red. Okay, ini tambahan. Additional information if the diagram change the solution. Okay. Okay. Dan satu lagi tadi apa? Inference. Okay, inference. Inference. Sepatutnya ada satu lagi row dekat bawah ni, satu lagi kotak dekat bawah ni to explain why the cotton wool become yellow. Is this because the presence of What is the inference? If the question asks you, what is the inference for the first observation, color of cotton wool? Why the cotton wool become black? Tadi you cakap black, Mak Wingke cakap black tadi. So why it become black or turn or change its color? Because of the presence of, ada apa dalam asap rokok? When we switch on the filter pump, it will produce smoke. The smoke will enter the U-tube here. So what inside the cigarette smoke that turn the cotton wool into a yellowish brown or yellow or brown? Ada apa? What make the lung become blackened? Because of what? The 5 harmful substance that you have learned just now. So which one cause your lung become black? Faster. Which one? Tak ada nak jawab ni. We have cigarette tar. We have carbon monoxide. We also have
dust, haze, and one more thing.
So which one will cause your lung become black? Change your lung become black. Which substance? Which harmful substance? Cigarette tar, ada cigarette tar, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, or haze, pollen, and dust. Which one? Senang je ni soalan saya ni. Apa yang menyebabkan your lungs tu jadi hitam? Ada bahan apa? Supposed to be cigarette tar lah. Cigarette tar that contain in cigarette smoke. So this cigarette tar will turn your lung into black, into brown color. Because this cotton wool represent your lung. Cigarette tar, not carbon monoxide. Wang Kai Zuan. Carbon monoxide for color of litmus solution. Okay. This one, cotton wool change color into black because of cigarette tar. Because of tar. Okay, because of tar. Total aerosol residue tar. Okay, number 2. The litmus solution change its color from purple to red because of carbon monoxide. Because the presence of carbon monoxide. There are a lot of carbon monoxide in the cigarette smoke. Means that this carbon monoxide is acidic substance. Acidic substance. So it will change the litmus solution color into red. Purple turn to red. Okay, and then next, temperature. Tadi saya dah bagi tahu. It show that the smoking process produce heat. Okay, produce heat. Irritate your lungs. Corrodes your lung. Punya lungs akan jadi nipis. Okay, so we have done with the experiment. Conclusion. Okay, conclusion mesti sama dengan hypothesis. Bila soalan tanya what is the conclusion, so you just rewrite the hypothesis. Tulis semula hypothesis yang buat dekat atas tadi. Okay, tulis balik. Okay. But you must write down either hypothesis is accepted or not. If your results are correct, follow the theory that you have learned. Okay. If the results are true, so a hypothesis is accepted. You write down first. The conclusion is hypothesis is accepted. Okay. Bila kita buat eksperimen, betul lah asap rokok ni ada tar. Betul lah asap rokok ni ada asid. Okay. Right. Based on the result ataupun observation yang kita buat. So, hypothesis is accepted. And then, baru you buat balik hypothesis. Cigarette smoke contain blah blah blah. Contain cigarette tar and carbon monoxide. Okay. You rewrite the hypothesis. Smoke contains cigarette tar and acidic gases. Okay, boleh Ini kalau soalan yang bagi tahu tentang eksperimen. Soalan nombor 7, soalan nombor 8. Soalan yang panjang-panjang. Depan-depan soalan pendek je. Number 1 until number 4 semua soalan pendek. Tick, match, true or false. Okay, itu soalan pendek. Soalan belakang panjang-panjang. Structure. Okay. Formative practice 2.3. Name for example of solids in the air that are harmful to the human respiratory system. So you write down all the harmful substance. Okay. Sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, haze pollen, dust. Okay, 3 example of gases. Ini juga sama juga. Name one substance released by plant. One substance released by plants. What is substance released by plants? One substance released by plant. What gas released by plant? Wongkai is what? Okay. Ni attendance semua dah tulis ke ni? Dekat sini ada 11 je. Attendance ni saya nak copy paste. Siapa yang tak tulis nama lagi dekat chat? Sepatut ada 13. 2 orang lagi. Siapa tak tulis nama? Copy paste dekat chat. Okay, good. Pollen. Okay, pollen. Oxygen not harmful. Kalau oxygen tu harmful dah semua dah mati dah ni. Oxygen not harmful Okay, pollen. Betul. You cakap pollen. The first answer is pollen. So good. Pollen. Say one symptom of each of the following respiratory disease. So tadi the disease. Okay. Semua ada difficulty in breathing or shortness of breath. So just write down all these have a difficulty in breathing. Cuma beza tu you tambahlah sikit. Mana tadi yang got blood. Got blood inflamed. Lung cancer, right? So lung cancer got blood inflamed. Kahak berdarah. Okay, lagi. Emphysema. Emphysema apa? Tired. Tired. And then pain in breathing. Okay. Bronchitis. We have insomnia. The difference one. Okay. Asthma. Difficulty in breathing. Or cough. Shortness of breath. Difficulty in breathing. So you cari yang berbeza daripada simptom tu. Apa yang beza? Kalau bronchitis apa yang beza? Yang kita tahu semua ni difficulty in breathing or shortness of breath. Tapi mesti ada salah satu simptom yang berbeza for each of the diseases. Each of the disease. Okay, emphysema, tired, pain in breathing, asthma, wheezing sound, shortness of breath. bronchitis, insomnia, tak boleh tidur. Okay, lung cancer, got blood inflamed, coughing. Okay, name 2 type of respiratory disease that are caused by harmful substance in cigarette smoke. Ni boleh ambil dekat sini lah. Any 2. Number 4 can take from number 3. Any 2. Okay, what is mean by passive smoker? The person who inhale. The person who inhale the smoke. The cigarette smoke. Who inhale the cigarette smoke, not the one who smoke. Okay, that is passive smoker. Person who inhale the cigarette smoke. Okay, any question? Any question? Make sure you know what you have learned today. In 1 hour, harmful substance, disease, symptom of the disease. Okay, where the harmful substance come from? What are the symptom of the disease? Okay, and then the experiment. The result. The result of the experiment. And litmus solution. Remember dia punya change in color. Okay, cotton ni senang je lah. Boleh nak buat black pun boleh. Okay. Apa lagi? Itu je lah. 2.3. Harmful substance. 2.4 about respiratory structure in animal. 2.5 in plant. So 2.1 until 2.3 is the respiratory system in human. Okay, 2.1 until 2.3 human, 2.4 in animal, 2.5 in plant. Okay. Alright, we will see you next week. Saya tak boleh buat kelas. Next week, Isnin Selasa saya duty SPM dekat sekolah, so tak boleh buat online lah. Kalau boleh saya buat. Tapi saya takut nanti ada duty yang kena buat. Okay. Kejap. Attendance. Attendance. Patutnya berapa ni? 14 tolak saya. Jadi 13. Sekarang ada 11. Siapa tak tulis nama? Siapa tak tulis nama? Yu Hong Chi boleh detect tak? Siapa? 3 orang lagi? Ong Yisung.
Cikgu.
Ong Yisung dah ada. Siapa lagi yang tak ada ni? Has. Okay, sekejap. Lagi? Wong Zan Hong. Kejap. Cepat pula you raise. Copy. Tunggu. Attendance 3J. Wait Siapa tadi yang angkat tangan? Tulis nama you dekat chat. Siapa tadi? Okay. Okay, done. Dah ada. Baru nampak. Cepat pula tulis. Paste. Okay. Okay, you can dismiss now. See you next week. Maybe Friday. Ataupun yang ada offline tu kita buat online. Okay, bye.
Bye, cikgu.
Okay, bye. Tak sempat bagi quizzes. Bye. Chow and Siyung. Semua pakai anime sama je Arnab ni.
Okay, bye cikgu.
Bye. Okay.